What's up, JPC gang? Welcome back to another episode of Jam Pack Cooking. That's right, it's your boy Chef Ray, Mr. Money. And today I'm gonna show you how to do the juicification, crispification. We're gonna have the bark outside pork butt. Best Boston butts ever. Smoked pork butt. We're gonna dedicate this one to Big Smokeys, baby. This is another episode of Jam Pack Cooking. Let's eat 51. You don't wanna miss this one. Let's go, baby. What's up, gang? Welcome back. Today we got a Boston butt, pork butt, whatever you want to call it, but it's the shoulder of the pig. Come from the shoulder of the pig. It's a great cut of meat. If you smoking it low and slow, it's gonna have the juicification. You know it. We just gonna do it just a slight trimming because this is a Smithsville pork butt. I picked a pretty good one. These people are not sponsoring me, but I like the product and what they put out. You don't have a big fat cap on this one, so as far as trimming, I don't feel like I want to do any. I mean, I might have a little stuff I need to clean up, but look at that. That's a good lean piece of pork. You got the money muscle down here. I just go in and take a little bit of the fat off, but other than that, guys, just look at this pork. This is some great pork. So we ain't got to do too much trimming, but we are going to take, like I say, we're going to take a little bit of this fat off. None of that chewy stuff in our cook, you know. Yeah, I'm not going to get too detailed on it today. I mean, of course, if you're a barbecue guy, you know how you can get on the, how we can get on these pork butts and briskets when it comes to trimming. But that's about it. That's how we're gonna do on that pork butt today. So it's basically all meat there. That's a good muscle. We picked a great one. If you don't know, yeah, that's right, I own a barbecue restaurant. I've been doing barbecue for almost over 10 years now. So with the pandemic going on, I feel for all the small businesses, if you're out there feeling like you don't matter, you do. So today, yeah, we're gonna dedicate this video to my restaurant, Big Smokeys Barbecue. A lot of people not surviving, man. They're not gonna be able to come back and, you know, put their best foot forward just because it's mission impossible. So we praying for y'all, man. We hope you shake back and get it right. You know, come up with plan B. You always got a plan B and pray and stay prayed up. So check this out. We got the pork butt out today. This is something we serve on our menu. We serve a lot of pork out here where we at. We're gonna start off with the injection. Normally if I'm doing comp or something like that, I would do an injection, but this is the backyard, I'm still gonna do it. So we got a pork injection here. I'll leave the recipe for the pork injection down in the description. Basically, we're gonna go in and just get a little bit. We don't gotta go too heavy on this pork, man, because like I say, we picked out a great piece of pork. We wanna make sure we get every muscle. Normally I will be paying attention, you know, if I'm going with the grain, against the grain. But like I say, ain't nobody judging this pork today, man. We gonna enjoy this. This is backyard barbecue style. All right, so we got the pork injected. As you can see, I mean, you got a little drawback. That's gonna happen. No matter, just go through with a little paper towel if you want, kind of mop it up. But that's definitely gonna help out with the juicification on this pork, baby. All right, so I wash my hands, put me some clean gloves on. Make sure you wash your hands. Corona is still up on it. I got a 50-50 mustard and honey. This is what we use on our pork. I mean, the cat's out the bag. This works great on this pork. I mean, trust me. It's gonna help out on the bark. You know, pork, I always like a little sweet. And we call this the glue or the smear, whatever you wanna call it. If you're a barbecue guy, you probably know it as the glue. Use your favorite mustard, but trust me, this 50-50 honey and mustard works just fine. So we're gonna make sure we get the smear on both sides. It's basically just gonna help the rub or stick to the meat. And it definitely gonna help out on that beautiful bark. So this is about an 8-pound piece of meat that we rub down here. We're gonna get our pre-rub. This is a pre-pork rub. We sell it on the website, BigSmokeysBBQ.com. This is the Little Miss Piggy. Little Miss Piggy. This is a pre-pork rub. It goes on before the magic dust. This is a big cut of meat, so it can definitely take the seasoning. We don't want no bland pork, baby. I'm gonna flip over and get the other side. That part of the rub is gonna help out with the savoriness, and it's got some sweet notes to it, but it's definitely gonna accent the star of the show. You know what time it is, baby. This is magic dust. BigSmokeysBBQ.com for your magic dust. You want to dress it up now, this is the magic dust. It's gonna give you some of these barbecue notes. It's an all-purpose barbecue rub, but basically whatever you cooking, this stuff is gonna accent it, but it works wonders with that smoke, that hickory and oak. This is a good rub for this pork, man, for the beef, pork, chicken, whatever you're doing. After you put that pre-rub on there, trust me, this magic dust is gonna bring out the rest. Unlike the brisket, this piece of meat is cooked on a bone. It definitely got that bone in it. Internal thermometer. So you know when that meat is cooked on a bone, it's gonna bring out a lot of those flavors. So once that bone heat up, release the marrow and it release all different type of flavors into this pork. We got this pork butt seasoned and we're gonna let it sit here for about 30 minutes. It's gonna self-marinate almost. That rub is gonna liquefy and this stuff is gonna become bonito. It's gonna start to penetrate the meat and then we're gonna get it on the 250-degree smoke. While this meat rests and these seasons penetrate, I'm gonna go light the grill, get the smoker ready so we can throw this booger on there and let it go. It's about an 8-pound pork butt, so it's gonna be about a 7 to 8 hour cook. You gotta take your time on this one, baby. Slow it down. Let this pork butt rest. Let's go, baby. All right, gang, we out here at the smoker. We got today we cooking on the offset stick burner. You see me use this before, just a raw oak offset stick burner. Nothing too spectacular about it, but it get the job done. But take a look at this butt. You can tell that rubbed and set and it's penetrated that meat, is marinated. It took about 30 minutes to get to this point, but that's what you want to do. You want your rub to sweat out. We got the grill to about 250, 260 right now. We're gonna start, I don't mind starting out on a higher end on the temperature. So the grill is up to about 260, 270. The temperature is definitely gonna drop during the cook, so this just give us a good starting spot. We're gonna start with the fat side up. My firebox is on this end, so I'm gonna make sure my bone is pointing toward the firebox. I mean, we got a little bit of sizzle, but that's to be expected, just because, you know, I got the grill up to about 270 right now. And it's, like I said, it's gonna mellow out. It's gonna end up doing this cook about 250. We won't let it drop below 250, but this is a good starting temperature. Yeah, it's good and hot. Trust me, baby. This is gonna build a beautiful bark on top of this meat. But what I'm gonna do before I get it closed back up, I'm gonna come right in with a little bit more of the magic dust over the top. When you put this on this smoker, make sure you set your butt exactly how you want it to form and shape up, because it's gonna swell a little bit just from the heat and that long cook. But far as presentation, that's beautiful to me. But what I always do is come back right over the top and put an even coat of magic dust, just so it won't look like you got different little spots in you know, you won't have spots all in your bark. All right, just like that. And it's not a lot, that's just for mostly presentation, but it will help out on seasoning that fat, baby. That's a beautiful pork butt. Let's close this grill and we'll come back and check on it in about an hour. We'll come back and check and make sure, see if we need to spritz or anything, but I'm pretty sure for the injection and the fat content on this meat that we're gonna be just fine, baby. This is gonna be a low and slow cook. Let's go. Close it down, because if you're looking, you ain't cooking. All right, we've been cooking this butt for about a solid 2 hours, 15 minutes, 250 degrees. Check and see where we at, baby. Come on. You got that clear blue smoke coming out of there. None of that white extra crazy smoke. Look at that. The bark starting to sit up on there. If I wanted to wrap, if I was gonna wrap, when you can touch that rub and it's clear to your hand, ain't nothing sticking to your hand, yeah, it's a good sign that it's time to wrap. Now, we haven't did anything to the outside of this meat. It's been the same since we started. We haven't mopped it or anything. 2 hours straight in the smoke, and this is what you come up with. And you can tell even down here it's ready. We're gonna pull it, wrap it, and let it go. Let it come up to temperature. I think we're gonna go for about an internal temperature about 200, no higher than 205, and we'll bring you right back. We getting close. We getting real close. All right, baby, let's go ahead and get this thing wrapped up real quick. Be careful, this stuff should be burning hot. Don't be crazy like me. So we're gonna take it off like that. Unroll your forward bolt. Gonna come up on the sides. We're gonna come across. The reason we made that bolt like that, we're gonna put us a little moisture down inside. Hey, this is what we're using. We're using the pimp juice, is what we call it. Pimp juice on the pork, baby. Check it out. Go right in the boat. We got about a cup and a half. I'll leave it down in the description, the recipe for the pimp juice. You know, I ain't gonna hold no secret from my game. Go ahead and seal it. Lock it in. Want this to sit on there for about another hour and a half, 2 hours. We'll come back and check temp and put it out, baby. We'll take it inside, break her down. Let's go. At this point, it ain't about the smoke no more. It's more about the heat and bringing this thing up to temperature low and slow. So we want to go for an internal temperature about 200, 210. No more than 210, because you don't want mushy pork. You want stringy, tender juicification. All right, baby, next time you see me, we're gonna break this thing down. What's up, gang? We back, man. Check this out. It's been about 7 hours. Take a look at this. This is what we just pulled off. We pulled off, I think, about 205. And look, you can tell it was probing, tender with no pullback. It's like butter, baby. You know we got to do the test. These pork butts got an internal thermometer. And there it is. If you can't twist and pull that bone out of there like that, though. Clean bone. And this part always for the pit master. It never fails. That's the best part on the pork to me. Right off the bone. So let's get it up on the board. Oh, it's hot, so be careful. That's hot. What you don't want to do is get rid of this jus here. Do not get rid of your jus. So we let this pork cool down and get in here, JPC gang. Get in here, baby. That's what I'm talking about. You want to just bust it open. It's hot. So be careful. Be careful. This is hot. Ooh-wee. Pulled pork. You just want to shred it up, boy. Look at that. Look at this. I would get in there with my hand, but I'm not. Hey, I can't be crazy. Don't be crazy. You can see that smoke ring penetrated that meat. You see that red penetration, that smoke. That meat is done. So listen, I'm gonna give me some of this bark. It's time to taste it. Come here. You got the flavorification through the roof. The juicification through that roof. When I say crispification, take a look at this bark. Get somebody that ain't gonna be a happy camper. Look, it just flakes off. It just flakes off, and it's juicy. It's got the juicification. You know, we hit them with that injection. You can go with or without the sauce. You can get this whole pulled pork right now. BigSmokeysBBQ.com. Go see what we talking about. If you don't believe me, go see what we talking about. It'll come straight to your front door. Shout out to all the small businesses, man, that's surviving in this pandemic. Shout out to Big Smokeys Barbecue. 10 years now. Shout out to y'all, JPC gang. You can have it with or without the sauce. I prefer it without it. Don't need it. I want to tell you, I appreciate you for watching. And big shout out to everybody that's maintaining and surviving, all the small business, small restaurant business that's surviving in this pandemic. We praying for you, man. Stay prayed up and keep hope alive. You gonna pull through. You ain't got no choice but to pull through. Just keep moving forward and don't worry about what's behind you. I appreciate you for watching. I appreciate you for tuning in. It's your boy, Chef Ray, Mr. Money. And if you enjoyed this video, go smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell. Cause we always jamming and cooking, baby. Until next time, peace and love. Let me show y'all some JPC gang. This how some people like it served. Take a little bit like that there, a little bit of that saucy sauce. All right, man, y'all get on out of here. Peace and love.